英語学習者の皆さん、こんにちは。ジョシュ先生です。今日はニュースで英語発音を練習しましょう。最新のニュースを一緒に声を出しながら読み上げて、ナチュラルな発音とイントネーションを練習してください。2020年4月22日、ロイターズからの文です。ちょっと長めですが、最後に発音とリーディングのポイントを出すので頑張ってください。では、始めましょう。The U.S. Senate, on Tuesday, unanimously approved $484 billion in additional coronavirus relief for the U.S. economy and hospitals treating people sickened by the pandemic, sending the measure to the House of Representatives for final passage later this week.The bill, approved by the Senate on a voice vote in a near-empty chamber, was hurried along shortly after congressional leaders in the White House brokered an agreement. The House is expected to vote on Thursday on what would be the fourth coronavirus response law.Taken together, the four measures amount to about $3 trillion in aid since last month to confront a crisis that has killed more than 43,000 Americans. President Donald Trump urged Congress to give quick approval to the measure,which mainly expands funding for loans to small businesses hobbled by the pandemic, leaving additional aid to state and local governments for a later bill. Previously, Washington provided nearly $350 billion in loans to small businesses impacted by the coronavirus that can turn into grants if certain requirements are met. That funding was quickly exhausted. Critics of the program said too much of the money had gone to larger, better-connected businesses. To combat that, Senate Democratic leader Chuck Schumer said $125 billion of small businesses funds in the latest package would go to mom and pop and minority-owned stores. Noting the crash timeline for passing the bill, Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell, a Republican, said it was necessary during unprecedented times for the entire nation. The deal includes $321 billion for a small business lending program, $60 billion for a separate emergency disaster loan program, also for small businesses, as well as $75 billion for hospitals and $25 billion for national coronavirus testing. Schumer, during a short debate, highlighted the bill's funds for fighting the coronavirus in addition to the aid for small businesses. We can give loans to small businesses, but if there's no customers walking the streets to go into their stores, what good is that? Schumer said. Congress already is working on a fifth coronavirus response bill. Schumer said it could be similar in size to the $2.3 trillion economic stimulus enacted on March 27th. With each passing week, Washington has been confronted with a deepening crisis that has prompted Republicans and Democrats to work in a mostly bipartisan way to ease the heavy human and economic toll of a pandemic that has sickened more than 795,000 in the United States and thrown more than 22 million people out of work. The U.S. economy has been battered as businesses have closed and residents have observed stay-at-home orders intended to minimize the spread of COVID-19, the highly contagious respiratory illness caused by the new coronavirus. While Republicans initially insisted the latest bill provide new funding only for small businesses, Democrats succeeded in broadening it to hospitals and other health care centers, and more money for coronavirus testing. Democrats were not able to convince Republicans to increase emergency federal funding for state and local governments reeling from steep revenue losses due to the virus and infrastructure spending that Democrats have been requesting throughout the crisis. Trump, however, said in a Twitter posting that he would engage in talks on helping state and local governments and would look for ways to include infrastructure investments in the next bill. はい。それでは発音とイントネーションポイントに進みましょう。今日はなんと6つのポイントを学習します。はい。最初のこのポイント。$350 billion。これはそのまま読んじゃうと$350 billion と読んじゃう人も結構いるんですが、これは、ネイティブ的に、読み上げるのは$350 billion。そしてここの dollars は一番最後に来るんですよ。だからまた練習すれば$350 billion。じゃあもう一回練習しましょう。$350 billion。こうやって読めばもっとネイティブに聞こえます。はい、次のポイント、発音ポイントですね。これは、ビジネスですね。日本語、僕はジャパングリッシュって言うんですが、日本人ではビジネスって結構字って出ちゃうんですよね、発音的に。だけどこれはビジネス。ここにちょっと Z を考えれば、そうですね、もっとネイティブな発音になります。ビジネス。それじゃあもう一回。ビジネス。はい、進んで、walking the streets。ここはきちんとコネクト。はい、この1ワードずつをちゃんとコネクトして、もっとスムーズにイントネーションを練習しましょう。walking the streets。ここは最初読み上げるときは walking the streets って結構カクとイントネーションしちゃう人もいるんですが、ここはグじゃなくてちょっと喉で止めるみたいなイントネーションにして walking the streets, walking the streets, walking the streets とスムーズにイントネーションをできればすごくいい練習になります。はい、次に、これは発音のポイントですね。Schumer, Schumer。これを、日本での新聞とかで読むと、カタカナでシューマー、チャック・シューマーという、アメリカの、政治の中で結構読む名前なんですが、これはシューマーじゃなくて、シューマー、シューマー、の音を練習すれば、いいですね。はい。シューマー、シューマー。はい、次は、これ、battered というword なんですが、battered はなんかもうガラガラになったというか、そうですね、ちょっとボロボロみたいな感じなイメージなんですが、こういう WT が出てくると、バタードって日本語で読んでしまう人もいっぱいいるんですが、これはちょっと DD みたいな考え方をすればもっと簡単に読み上げれます。だから DD という、考えで読み上げれば battered。それでこの WT の音をもっとアメリカ英語で、読み上げれます。それじゃあもう一回練習しましょう。battered。はい。それじゃあ最後に、また発音の、和製英語というか、ジャパングリッシュで、イニシャリーって、ここのシャリーって言っちゃう人もいっぱいいるんですが、ここはシャリーじゃなくて、surely、initially。ちょっと UL の発音を練習、ここの最後のsurely、シャじゃなくて surely の音になるので、ここの UL の音を練習しましょう。はい、もう一回練習して、initially。はい、それでは、今日のニュースの英語発音練習の終わりとします。また来週お願いします。